Welcome to Gem U, Gem Shopping Network's very own educational series designed to help our customers expand their knowledge in the vast world of gemstones and jewelry. After each lesson, be sure to visit gemshopping.com and test your knowledge by taking our quiz and qualifying to win a $100 Gem Shopping gift card. And now, here's Alan.
Hi folks, welcome to Gem U, Gem University, another part of Gem Shopping Network. Thank you for joining me for this class. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's one of the most interesting stones in the gem world and one of my favorites because it's so diversified. We're going to talk about tourmaline. Tourmaline comes from many parts of the world, from Brazil to Madagascar, across the globe. In fact, it is considered our national gemstone. It's found in Maine all the way to California. So many different colors. What I'm going to start with is the red tourmaline. It's called rubellite. Now that's one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum is indicolite, and we'll get to that next. Rubellite is a deep red. When we say rubellite, it's ruby hue or ruby tone. Usually it's somewhat included. It's a type 3 stone, but in the gem world, if you find a very fine one, deep, rich color, it can be almost eye clean, and that's type 2. So it's rare to see, but gorgeous material, and less of it is available in the world market today. The second color is that other end of the spectrum that I told you about, is indicolite. Now, indicolite is an interesting stone. It has two colors. It can be greenish blue or bluish green. I'm going to teach you something right here that's important. When any jeweler tells you a bluish green or greenish blue, the last color is the main body color. And for indicolite, you want to look one for that's greenish blue. You want more blue body in your indicolite, and you want a violetish blue, and that is rare and an exciting stone. The next stone I want to talk about is one that was found a few years ago in a state of Brazil. It's called Paraíba. Now this was a unique tourmaline that had never been found before, and it's becoming more rare now. There are other areas in the world, Madagascar, parts of Africa. It's not being seen in Brazil any longer. What makes this stone is it has a wonderful neon, another brightness to it. And that's because they call it copper bearing, and there's 1 or 2% of little gold in it. But they say that the color that makes it violent and bright and exciting is the copper, and it has a neon, a glow to it like none other. It's rare, and I haven't seen it in the stores for many, many years, and we're lucky occasionally we're able to get a few. Next one is chromium or chrome tourmaline. And chrome tourmaline is a very, very dark green. There's also a great deal of vanadium in it. Vanadium and chromium are the coloring agents that make the stone deep. One known area they say is Africa. They say there are others I don't know for sure, but Africa does yield the chrome tourmaline, a dark Kelly green. It's magnificent. And another rare one is one called bicolor tourmaline. Now bicolor, they cut it in a long rectangular cut, and they can see two colors in it. You don't have to move it around. They're inherent within the stone. One half of the stone may be green, and the other half will be a little reddish color. That's called bicolor tourmaline. And then there's one called watermelon tourmaline. Picture a watermelon. The outside is green, then there's a rind of white, and then the meat of the watermelon is red. That forms in the tourmaline, and they use that in slices. They slice it like you'd slice a watermelon, and they're used for pendants, earrings. They're exciting and not often seen. Then there's a color you won't see. It's called schorl. It's black, and it was used in Victorian times, but they have so many beautiful colors today, they're staying with the greens, the blues, and the reds. And another one that's really unique and rare, there is a cat's eye tourmaline. The majority of the public out there doesn't know that. It's exciting. It's found in the green, in the pink, are the main colors, and a lighter green. It is wonderful. It gives a chatoyancy. If you remember from the phenomena class, the chatoyancy means in French the eye of the cat. And it's nice and a beautiful line, rare to see. Now, one last thing I'd like to cover. We've got a lot of calls wanting to know clarity. When you talk about diamonds, we say flawless or slightly unflawed. In color stone, it's addressed a little bit differently. The primary factor in color stone is its color, the body color or its saturation, how deep it is. The hue is the color, the tone is how bright it is, and saturation is that depth of color, the richness. So when we say it's a type 1, it's usually eye clean. When we say type 2, it's usually included. And we say type 3, it's almost always included. So there's a little background on how we in the jewelry industry address color. I can't thank you enough. I've enjoyed teaching you all. I hope you've enjoyed our classes. We hope to have more in the future. And I want you to go to gemshopping.com. We again have a little test there on this class. Thank you so much. Enjoy yourself. I've had fun.
This has been another installment of Gem U. Join us every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern for a new lesson at Gem U. And check gemshopping.com to review each of the lessons and for all of the details.